You're out of this. You're barely out, so if you move anywhere, you're gonna be in. We'll keep this one short. It's already started. All right? Yeah. Michelle's on home track. It's already going. Woo! It's like marriage up in this motherfucker. Okay, let's see what's up with this.
Place the can on a firm, flat surface, and then with care, crack open the can, releasing the freshness, and allow the widget to initiate and create that surge inside the can. Just give it a little time, 5 seconds. Hold your glass at a 45-degree angle to the can and begin pouring. Enjoy crafting your own pint, smoothly filling the glass. Taking it easy, straightening the glass just as you near the top to create that wonderful Guinness head. Place your glass on a flat surface, top, to create that wonderful Guinness head. And straightening the glass just as you near the top to create that wonderful Guinness head.
Where would it go?
Place your glass on a flat surface and allow the surge to do its work and create that. Place your glass on a flat surface and allow the surge to initiate and create that surge inside the can. Just give it a little time, about 5 seconds. Hold your glass at a 45-degree angle to the can and begin pouring. Enjoy crafting your own pint by smoothly filling the glass. Taking it easy and then straightening the glass just as you near the top to create that wonderful Guinness head.
All right.
Place your glass on a flat surface and allow the surge to
I'm
do its
doing
work
this.
and create that magic in the glass. And when you're ready, take your freshly crafted pint and enjoy and take pride in what you've created.
Let's do this shit.
And break through that cream.
Okay. Let sit. Grab kid Groot. Okay. What is up? Kid Groot got rescued. What is up? This video is called Lil Pump, Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi. Are they good rappers? Okay? Lil. Now, Lil Pump hitting numbers right now. Lil Pump is on top of the game. Lil Uzi on top of the game. Lil Yachty pretty much on top of the game as well. Very unique styles, very different. And yes, everybody's gonna say, you know, it's mumble rap. It's not real rap. You know. Hold on, Kid Groot. Hold on, Kid Groot. But while everybody's hating, Demise is over here congratulating. Okay? Oh, fuck yeah. I did it right this time, babies. Look at this. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Okay? Look at that. That's what I was looking for, babe. Look at that. It's got that ruby red. Okay? I rushed it yesterday. So, Lil Pump, alright? If you're gonna hate, he's gonna laugh his way to the bank. He's gonna laugh his way to the shows, the fans. So, garner up all your hate towards that. And like my brother told me, Rick One, he said, while you're over here talking shit about Drake or whoever, like I did, they're over there, making music, making videos. Where's your shit? That was years ago. I was like, oh shit, you're right. So, Lil Pump, nothing against him. Why? Yes, you might like lyricidal, real hip hop from New York, lyricism, conscious rap, stuff like that, but stick to that. Just because Lil Pump and Lil Yachty and all them are put, all over social media and stuff, that is what that's for. That's marketing. That is the game of rap. It's not hip hop, it's rap. And it's a certain type of rap, which is mainstream radio rap. Okay? The girl that got signed, Cash Me Out Shy, she was signed to Atlantic because not of her talent, because of her numbers. Instagram followers. If you have 2 million Instagram followers and you're a rapper and you're not signed yet, Atlantic or some other place is going to want to sign your ass. I know people, and I've been talking to some people that work with people from Atlantic and Interscope, and they're like, hey, whatever can bring more eyes this way, okay? So, Cash Me Out Shy, young chick, they're like, hey, this chick has everything she does, people watch. And whether it's controversial, whether it's her showing her freaking body off, even though she's underage, to them, they eat that shit up. He's like, yeah. So Atlantic would be like, we gotta sign her because she's a celebrity, social media star, right? So they can leverage her building up her own stardom out of, you might say, stupidity, but at the same time, who's stupid, right? Someone, she might be making a fool of herself, but at the end of the day, what does everybody want? I can guarantee, I'd say 90% of everybody out here wants a little bit of fame, a little bit of notoriety, right? So maybe they're like, oh, but the way she did it is very unethical or unwomanly. She's a young chick, okay? Stop hating on the youngsters. What were you doing when you were 17, 18, like Lil Pump, right? You probably were fucking into some emo rock shit or something like that, right? Or you might have been into some cheesy ass corny rap. So don't hate on these fools. Learn from them. Learn as much as you don't want to. The only thing that will really benefit you is sitting back and learning. And yes, a lot of people are going to disagree when you say learn from the greats or stand on the shoulders of giants, right? So you can see over the crowd of bullshit and say, wait, but these people have the Lil Pumps, the Lil Uzis, the Lil Yachty's, Lil. Doesn't matter. The world is going to keep turning. And it's not going to stop for you. It's not going to stop for me. It's not going to stop for anybody. So the best thing to do is to look, say, not my cup of joe, not my particular cup of tea. I'm not going to listen to it in my car, but what I'm going to do is follow some of their little things here and there. Hey, take a little golden nugget from Lil Pump. Hey, take a little golden nugget from Lil Yachty. Boom, from Tupac. Boom, from Biggie. Boom, from Lil Uzi. Boom, from Drake. Right? You can sit back all day and hate. I've done that shit. And where does it get you? Nowhere. Nowhere. So the reason why I'm talking about this, super passionate, because I want to help. That is one of my main drives in this life, is to really inspire my peers, people older than me, and definitely the young generation, because I want to be like, look, this life, you don't know what the fuck you want to do yet, but I can tell what you might be good at and what you can see yourself doing. Shout out to Nico. Not Nico on the beat. Well, shout out to him too. But shout out to Nico Divine, who I met. I don't want to get in his personal business, but he was working somewhere, and I was like, hey, what's up, man? And then he was like checking out all the what I was editing, and I was like, oh yeah, man, this is just stuff. He's like, man, that's cool. I was like, thank you. Broke it down to him. I said, what do you really like doing? He's like, I like music, I like producing, and I like rapping. And he said he goes to the studio I go to, and I said, you know what? What do you like about this job? Nothing. I don't like it. And I was like, well, what do you do? You know, he helps his mom out and stuff like that. So basically, when it came down to it, I said, look, telling you from experience as like a mentor figure to you, or as someone that can help you bypass some steps that I went through that took a little longer, right? Which I could have done quicker. And I said, look, you're 19. Here, I'll tell you what you can do. Every fucking second of the day after work, you work double time on your music. And if need be, since you don't like this job that much, and I see you looking, you know, you sparked up a conversation with me, super into music, but when you went over there to change the trash over there at that job, you look miserable. I said, I've been there, I've done that. I don't have to do that as much anymore because I'm working my way towards my end goals. So it's not easy. Me and my girlfriend, we have kid Roop. He needs diapers. He needs all kinds of stuff. Food. Okay? But when it comes down to it, it's like, I can definitely show you guys the way. Someone else kept hitting me up saying they want me to help them write a song. We're talking about payments, and then something happened. The deal kind of fell through. He's waiting for a while. I'm still waiting for him, right? He knows who he is. But I'm like, you know what? If it really comes down to it, I want to do it free of charge, because I really just am like, fuck, if there's one thing here that I want to do, and what a lot of successful, quote unquote, people do, is they don't hide their way to success. They don't hide, like, oh, this is how you get rich, or this is how you become this and that. The real talk, okay? The sleazy fools hide their shit because they don't want anyone else to come up. They want to be at the top. But the real people at the top that stay at the top and make billions of dollars, millions of dollars, are very helpful. Write books, create videos, because they're like, look, this is how I did it. I want you to do it too. And then people go, well, how do you make these songs and stuff? And if I pay you, are you really going to help me out? And are you really this and that? It's like, you know what? You have to trust the process. That's why these videos are so valuable, because it shows people. It shows people. Yo, what up? Marco, hey, I'm going to hit you up on IG. I got your shit right here. So what do you think, Marco? What do you think about Lil Uzi, Lil Yachty, Lil Pump? What are your thoughts on them as rappers, not necessarily as people, right? Because I don't know them individually. But as far as music goes, there's a lot of flack, a lot of hate, a lot of people. And it's like, take a look in the fucking mirror and say, why is that person annoying me so much? And just realize, like, oh, you know, like Jeff Bezos said, someone says, oh, you're going to fail, or you're ugly or some shit. He said, go out there, on a busy street. Look at all the people walking by, and I bet you that none of them are even thinking about you, and none of them even care about you or anything. So just realize that there's billions of people out here and on planet Earth, right? So therefore, no one really gives a fuck. At the end of the day, some of these rappers come and go. Some of them stay. Whoever knows, right? Actors. You've seen actors come and go. You've seen businesses come and go. You've seen television shows come and go. That is the way of the world. The ones that stick around forever, like the Tupacs and the Eminems and shit. Snoop Dogg's, classic, timeless. That's the music that I'm aiming for. Long-term goals, longevity, wealth building, not get rich quick, get fame quick. Never been about that. If it was like that, I would have been paying money for these marketing shits. Okay? A lot of money has to go behind fame. A lot of money. Okay? Not always. Another way is just by chance, by viral video, or if something happened crazy and they jump on that shit, like Charlie bit my finger, right? So, you know, guys, this universe is fucking nutso. And if you're getting pissed off that Lil Pump, Lil Uzi, and Lil Yachty and all those fools are on the top of the charts right now, you're going to be so fucking far behind. Okay? So far behind. And I'll just be honest right now, though. It's a balance. Some days I'm like, wait, is this all really worth it? Everything. And then at the same time I go, you know what? The more you dwell like that, the further behind you'll be. So you gotta get off your fucking ass and get off your thinking and get to work. Get to freaking work. That is what's gonna... And don't work yourself in figure eights. Don't work yourself in figure eights, okay? If you need to put out music, you put out a fucking song, put that out, and say, that's that right there. Boom, put so much energy into it. Work on the next. Keep going, and don't do figure eights, man. Like, you know, starting something and then going back to something else, starting that again. Oh, wait, but I wanted to do this. That's all bad. That's all bad. These are all just words of experience and hopefully words of wisdom, right? So the main thing about this Demise channel and the music that I make is the long-term goal, the longevity, the story, the history, the legend behind certain things. The story is super important, you know? The performances, all that shit, you know? The people talk and they're like, that's the drummer that gets up on the mic after and goes back on the drums. That's shit that is like story right there. They'll be like, you know, hey, that fool don't play. He does music. He loves it. He fucking loves it. But the part about it is you got to keep doing it, getting better, evolving, and finally making it to that level where people are, you know, asking you for advice, questions, you know, inspiring everybody and making a living off of that. And it's tough, but hey, life's tough. So let's fucking keep cracking. Let's keep going. Kid Root is super tired right now, but cheers, man. We gotta keep fucking going. Ooh, his skin is knees. The skin is knees. Here, play it again. So, Lil Uzi. That song, All My Friends Are Dead. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. All my friends are dead. That shit's catchy, man. That shit's dope. And go through my phone. You're not going to find that song on there. That's not my guilty pleasure. I have oldies and old school music. But I have death metal, Slipknot, Tupac, or whoever, demise. I have like a whole bunch of demise. That's the one thing I want. I want to have that longevity to where it's like a couple years from now, some kids have a demise track on their shit, and it's like, whoa, another kid, like, hey, play a song, and the kid plays it, and it's like, who the fuck was that? And they'll be like, oh man, that's demise, man. And then they'll be like, I never heard that shit, but that shit sounds crazy. Word of mouth. That's how I came across a lot of rappers that I found out about, was word of mouth, finding it on other people's iPods or computers and shit. I was like, I never heard of this motherfucker. Like, Tech 9, before he blew up, Tech 9, they were talking about it at my school. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? You know? And then finally I found out, and I was like, that's just dope. Saw Tech 9 live, shook his hand and shit. He took the shirt away from me that came with the Killers CD, and he took it to use as a towel, never gave it back. I was like, fuck you, Tech. So that is a definite goal right there. That's a definite. And I think the way to get that is just keep getting better, keep putting it in the right places, and keep creating. Hello. If there's something I'm missing, you know, I'm gonna need some help with it. Oh, but that's why it's a constant learning experience, constant hustle. And there are shortcuts. There are not shortcuts in a sleazeball kind of way, like, oh, get rich quick. But there are definitely connections and people. Brandman, come on, hit me up, man. No, I was kidding. We were emailing back and forth, and he said, you know, good luck. The new song. As far as everything else goes, I don't have the time to sit there with you and go over everything. And because he's very busy, very, very busy. Every day he's got videos. He's doing festivals out there in ATL, so shouts out to him. And his videos are nothing but pure value, pure knowledge, stuff that I need to hear, man, that I study. And like he said, I don't know everything. All these are a collection of ideas and stuff that I learned from a lot of people that have been there and done that. And that's exactly what I said yesterday. So, my thoughts on Lil Pump, Lil Uzi, Lil Yachty is congratulate. That's all you can do. Yo, I'm gonna Marco. I'm gonna follow you back on IG. I'm on YouTube Live and IG. I'm gonna follow you back. So Lil Pump, Lil Uzi, Lil Yachty, it's all good, man. Just keep doing it. That's their life. It's not your life. It's not someone else's. If everyone else is hating, then they're doing something right. All right? And if you really don't like it, get better. Get more views, get more followers, get more engagement. That's how this shit works. You know what I mean? If you don't like Lil Pump, make a better song. And then when you get up there, say, hey, peace. But don't sit there and just talk shit and not make anything. Then you'll be forever choking on the dust of your regret for the rest of your life. Jim Rohn. So yeah, it's very, very passionate over here on the demise side of the universe. And I just want to bring knowledge, inspire the crap out of everybody over here. You know, cheers everybody. Doink. Drinking Guinness. All right, gentlemen. Over and out.